December 14, 2017 Pablo Martinez Monsivais AP Images Rozergo Omarosa Manigualt's departure from the White House has a few different versions, which are also very polarized versions about how her exit from the White House played out. From her resigning and leaving on her own accord to her getting fired and being escorted off the premises of the White House by the Secret Service, it is really unclear today about how and why she left. While all the hype around the story has now softened a bit after it's been explained separately by Omarosa, the White House, and the Secret Service, today more conflicting reports are popping up. The story being told by the reality show contestant turned director of communications for the White House Public Liaison Office is a story of a very amicable parting. Omarosa is saying she resigned, which is effective on January 20. This is also what the White House has confirmed. According to April Ryan, who is a longtime White House reporter, there is a version a bit different than that, as reported by U.S. News. Ryan suggests that Omarosa's departure was less than amicable, which she shared on her Twitter account. Still, the White House has confirmed Omarosa has resigned and the Secret Service denies any involvement with escorting Omarosa off the premises as the stories are suggesting today. But something still doesn't add up, which was pointed out on Fox News Thursday afternoon. Exclusive at Omarosa to at Michael Strahan. I resigned and it will be taking place January the 20th when I leave this very interesting administration. Pic.twitter.com sk94vkb. Good Morning America at GMA December 14, 2017 Kelly Jane Torrance, who is the managing editor of the Weekly Standard, appeared on Fox News on Thursday and she addressed the conflicting stories over Omarosa's departure. She questioned the reports, like the one coming from Omarosa versus the one coming from the Secret Service. The Secret Service addressed the rumors that their agents escorted a very irate Omarosa off the White House premises by saying they weren't involved in Omarosa's departure. The only involvement the Secret Service had was to deactivate the individual's pass, which grants access to the complex, which was included in a statement released by the Secret Service in the wake of all the conflicting descriptions of her departure. But this doesn't coincide with something Omarosa said herself while on Good Morning America this morning. After Omarosa conveyed that she has a profound story that I know the world will want to hear, she came out with a "but." She said, "I can't expand upon it because I still have to go back and work with these individuals." If Omarosa isn't resigning until January 20th, then why was her pass to the White House deactivated by the Secret Service, which is what Torrance pointed out on Fox News. Evan Vucci AP Images Omarosa also spent a few minutes on GMA saying how she saw and heard many things in the White House that made her uncomfortable and her spew has prompted social media users as well as news articles today making the suggestion that Omarosa appears to be laying down the groundwork for a book she may intend to pen in the future. Or this could be something else, as the Western Journal suggests in their headline today, fired Trump staffer Omarosa now threatening to spill White House secrets. Some Twitter users are suggesting this is a warning coming from Omarosa. Omarosa Manigualt just issued a warning. https://t.kutributjmaden, Western Journal at West Journalism December 14, 2017 Some Twitter users saw her words of having a story to tell as a possible book in the works, but also as a way of warning those she believed crossed her, which is seen in the tweet below. During the White House press conference on Thursday afternoon, Sarah Huckabee Sanders was asked by reporters why taxpayers would continue to pay Omarosa her salary for a month, until her designated resignation date of January 20th, if she is now gone from the White House. "This is your warning. There were a lot of things I saw and heard in the White House that made me uncomfortable." Omarosa letting them know not to play with her BC. She has info and she is going to tell her story. She says now. Stephanie L. Willis at Stephen L. Willis December 14, 2017 Sarah Huckabee Sanders was asked repeatedly about Omarosa's departure from the White House. She told the reporters that Omarosa resigned from her position and she will not go into any details. Omarosa's words on GMA this morning were considered concerning by reporters who questioned Huckabee Sanders at Thursday's White House press conference. Omarosa had said the following on GMA. "There were a lot of things that I observed during the last year that I was very unhappy with, that I was very uncomfortable with. I can't expand upon it because I still have to go back and work with these individuals, but when I have a chance to tell my story, Michael, quite a story to tell as the only African American woman in this White House, as a senior staff and assistant to the president, I have seen things that made me uncomfortable, that have upset me, that have affected me deeply and emotionally, that has affected my community and my people. And when I can tell my story, it is a profound story that I know the world will want to hear. Huckabee Sanders referred reporters back to Omarosa for the answers to the questions of what she had meant by saying this. Press secretary did say that the White House has a very diverse group of individuals working within its walls, and this is a goal of this administration, that the president's cabinet reflects the diversity within the nation. The rumors are spinning as to what Omarosa has to say and if what she comes out with will affect Trump and his administration. White House defends its diversity after Omarosa's departure. https://ktv4pic.twitter.com 5 Hiltranoo. The Hill at the Hill, December 14, 2017. Trump's last public words on Omarosa as of Thursday afternoon was during his exit from his press conference with a ribbon cutting. He was using the visual of stacks upon stacks of paper to represent the number of federal regulations on the books today, and beside it was a much smaller block of papers, which was meant to indicate just how much Trump cut the amount of red tape involved in federal regulations. On his way out, he told the staff that he liked Omarosa and that she is a good person.